Have you ever wondered why some people build massive wealth while others remain stuck in financial struggles? The secret isn't luck. It's the smart strategies and the right habits that successful people follow. In this video, we'll summarize 7 strategies for wealth and happiness by Jim Rohn, where he reveals practical steps that anyone can apply to build wealth and achieve success. We'll discuss how to take responsibility for your time and energy, how to stop letting the past define your future, and how to manage your finances wisely. You'll also learn how to set clear goals and invest your resources smartly to achieve financial independence. If you're looking to transform your financial life and gain the freedom you dream of, you're in the right place. Watch until the end. These strategies could be the turning point you need to start your journey to success. Let's get started. Take full responsibility for your life. Life is not always as we want it to be. It is filled with obstacles and unexpected surprises. But in the end, it reflects our choices and decisions. It may be easy to blame circumstances or people around us, but the truth is that life only changes when we decide to change. Taking responsibility means recognizing that everything that happens in your life, whether good or bad, is a result of your choices and actions. No one is coming to save you, and no one will create success for you. You are responsible for your happiness, health, success, and even your failures. Change begins when you stop waiting for perfect conditions. Don't wait for an opportunity to appear out of nowhere, and don't expect your life to improve just because you wish for it. Success is not a result of luck. It is the outcome of small daily decisions. How you invest your time, how you deal with your problems, and what you choose to focus on. All of these shape your future. Don't let the past hold you back. Your past mistakes are not chains that bind you, but lessons that guide you. Failure is not the end. It is an opportunity to try again, but smarter. A person who takes responsibility does not look for excuses, but seeks solutions. Taking responsibility does not mean controlling everything, but rather controlling your reactions. You may not have power over circumstances, but you always have the freedom to choose how you respond. You can let them discourage you, or you can use them as an opportunity for growth. In the end, you are either the leader of your life or a follower of circumstances. The choice is always yours. Your decisions shape your future. Every person is a product of their decisions. The future does not take shape overnight. Rather, it is built through daily choices that may seem small and insignificant, but over time, determine the course of your life. Success and failure are not the result of luck, but of continuous decisions made every day. Imagine 2 individuals starting from the same point in life. One chooses to invest their time in learning and self-improvement, while the other spends their time on meaningless entertainment. At first, the difference between them may be barely noticeable, but years later, the first person will have gained more knowledge, confidence, and opportunities they wouldn't have had without their past choices. Meanwhile, the other, though they never deliberately chose failure, allowed their small, continuous decisions to steer them away from success. How do small decisions impact your life? A simple decision, like postponing work on a goal or spending money on something unnecessary, may not seem significant at the moment. However, these small choices accumulate and shape your long-term path. Choosing to eat healthy today might not make a difference immediately, but years later, it will result in better health and energy. Spending 30 minutes a day reading a book may not transform your life in a week, but in a year, it will expand your knowledge significantly. Saving and investing even a small amount of money might seem insignificant now, but over time, it can bring financial stability. On the other hand, choices like procrastinating, neglecting your health, or reckless spending may not seem harmful in the short term, but over time, they lead to undesirable consequences. Making smart decisions for a better future. To take control of your future, you must be mindful of the decisions you make every day. Don't leave things to chance or circumstances. Be the one in charge of your life. Always ask yourself, does this decision bring me closer to my goals or push me further away? What long-term impact will this decision have on my life? If I continue making similar choices, what will my life look like in 5 or 10 years? Every moment presents you with a new opportunity to make a decision, and the choice is always yours. Whether big or small, remember that your future is the sum of your daily decisions. Don't wait for change to come from the outside. Many people spend their lives waiting for a moment of change. They hope that circumstances will improve, that the right opportunity will come, or that the people around them will change. But the harsh truth is, if you're waiting for external conditions to change, you might be waiting forever. Real change doesn't come from the outside. It starts from within. Circumstances can be tough, and the world isn't always fair. But the difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is not in their circumstances. It's in their mindset and how they respond. Successful people don't wait for opportunities. They create them. They don't wait for conditions to improve. They adapt and find solutions. Why do some people stay in the same place? Waiting is one of the biggest obstacles to change. Some believe there is a perfect moment to start, but the truth is that moment may never come. They say things like, "I'll start when things get better. I'll work on improving myself when I have free time. I'll launch my business when I have enough capital." This type of thinking keeps them as spectators rather than active participants in their own lives. No one succeeds by waiting. They succeed because they decide to take action despite the challenges. Change starts now, not tomorrow. There is no perfect time to do something important. If you're waiting for ideal conditions, know that they may never come. Change doesn't mean turning your life upside down overnight. It means taking small but consistent steps. If you want to improve your skills, don't wait for free time. Dedicate 30 minutes daily to reading or learning. If you want to become healthier, don't wait for motivation. Start with light exercise today. If you dream of starting a business, don't wait to have all the resources. Start planning and working with what you have. Change doesn't happen outside of you. It starts within. Success doesn't depend on what happens outside. It depends on how you respond to it. Some people are born into difficult circumstances, but take responsibility and transform their lives. Others have all the resources they need, but do nothing because they're waiting for the right time. Change doesn't come from money, circumstances, or other people. It comes from a decision within yourself, a decision that you will no longer be a prisoner of your conditions. If you want to improve your life, don't look for change outside. Look within, because everything starts there. Take responsibility for your emotions and behavior. One of the hardest lessons in life is realizing that your emotions and behaviors are not controlled by circumstances or the people around you. Instead, you are the one who decides how to respond. We often believe that external events directly affect our emotions, but in reality, it is our response to those events that determines how we feel. Others do not control your emotions. When we feel angry or frustrated because of someone else's actions, we are unknowingly giving them power over our emotional state. For example, if someone insults you, you might think that their words made you feel sad or angry. However, the truth is that your emotions are a result of your own internal decision, not their words. Yes, the people around us can create pressure, but ultimately, we decide how to respond. Instead of allowing someone else to control your mood, recognize that managing your emotions is your personal choice. Be the one in control of your life. Taking responsibility for your emotions means owning your reactions. Don't let your emotions be random responses to external events. When faced with challenge or difficulty, our first reaction is often emotional. However, by becoming aware of our emotions, we can choose how to respond. If you feel frustrated because you didn't achieve a goal, you can choose to see it as a learning opportunity rather than sinking into despair. If someone criticizes you, you can decide to extract valuable lessons from it instead of feeling insulted. Awareness of your emotions is the first step to change. Being aware of your emotions means acknowledging and accepting them rather than suppressing or ignoring them. Taking responsibility for your emotions doesn't mean you have to be happy or positive all the time. It means accepting all emotions, both positive and negative, and learning how to manage them in a healthy way. Instead of rejecting negative emotions like anger or frustration, try to understand their root cause. Ask yourself, is there something in my life that I am unhappy with? Do I need to make a change or improve my situation? What can I do to regain control over how I feel? How to control your behavior. Your behavior is a direct result of your emotions and thoughts. But if you can control your emotions, you can certainly control your actions as well. Managing your reactions to situations allows you to make better decisions. Face challenges calmly. Instead of reacting emotionally to frustrating situations, Choose to remain calm and think about the best way to handle them. Avoid impulsive reactions. Many people act emotionally in moments of stress. Instead, take a deep breath and regain your composure before making any decision. Controlling your emotions leads to greater control over your life. The more you learn to manage your emotions and behavior, the more power you have to shape your life positively. The ability to control your reactions instead of being overwhelmed by negative emotions gives you strength. When you commit to taking full responsibility for your emotions, you become more resilient in facing life's challenges and can handle them with wisdom and awareness. Ultimately, taking responsibility for your emotions means you stop living as a victim of circumstances. Instead, you take charge of your life by choosing how to respond to everything that happens around you. Plan your life yourself and don't be a victim of circumstances. Many people live their lives in reaction mode, believing they are merely victims of what happens around them. They think success or failure is determined by luck or external circumstances, such as where they were born, the people they met, or the job opportunities they received. But the truth is, those who achieve success are the ones who make conscious decisions and plan their lives instead of drifting without a clear vision. The difference between reacting and planning. Reacting means letting events and people around you control your life, while planning means you set your own course based on clear goals. If you only react to life, you will be vulnerable to unexpected changes, such as job instability or personal struggles. However, if you plan, you will have a roadmap that helps you navigate challenges and steer your life in the direction you desire. Planning means defining where you want to be in the future and creating actionable steps to get there. It allows you to take control of your path instead of letting life take you wherever the wind blows. How to plan your life. 1. Set clear and achievable goals. Before planning, you must know what you want to achieve. Goal setting is the first step. When you have a clear vision, it becomes easier to create a plan to reach it. Make sure your goals are measurable so you can track your progress. 2. Plan for the short and long term. Create both long-term, 5 years or more, and short-term, 1 year or less plans. Your short-term goals act as stepping stones toward your bigger ambitions. This approach keeps you on track and motivated. For example, if your long-term goal is to build a successful business, your short-term goals might include conducting market research or networking with potential business partners within the next few months. 3. Break goals into actionable steps. Life becomes more manageable when you break big goals into smaller tasks. A large objective can seem overwhelming, but having a structured action plan allows you to achieve it step by step. Divide each goal into daily or weekly actions to maintain steady progress. 4. Stay flexible and adaptable. Sometimes circumstances change or unexpected challenges arise. Planning doesn't mean rigidly following the same steps no matter what. It means being ready to adjust your approach when necessary. A person who plans doesn't give up when facing difficulties. They modify their strategies to stay on track. 5. Regularly evaluate and adjust. Creating a plan is not enough. You need to review your progress consistently. This ensures that you stay on course and move closer to your goals. If you notice that you're not achieving your targets as planned, analyze the reasons and adjust your strategies accordingly. Take full responsibility for your life plan. You must take the lead in shaping your own life. When you have a clear plan, you become fully responsible for your progress. You can't blame others or circumstances for failing to achieve your goals. While challenges may be beyond your control, how you respond to them is what truly matters. People who fail to plan often struggle due to hesitation and a lack of preparation. In contrast, those who plan effectively are more adaptable and resilient, giving them a higher chance of success. Conclusion: if you don't plan your life, you give circumstances the power to dictate your future. But when you take the initiative and create a clear roadmap, you become the sole architect of your success. Life doesn't hand you everything on a silver platter, but you can shape it to your advantage if you are willing to take the necessary steps. Don't let the past define your future. One of the biggest obstacles to personal growth is clinging to the past. Many people remain stuck in their previous experiences, whether mistakes they made, failures they encountered, or painful situations they went through. These experiences can feel like chains holding them back. However, The past is simply a lesson, not a blueprint for the future. The past does not define your future potential. It's easy to become a prisoner of the past. If you failed in a past project or made mistakes in your personal life, you might believe these experiences define who you are today or that you don't deserve success because of them. But thinking this way is a form of surrender. What happened in the past is not a measure of your future, nor should it be a limitation. Everyone has a history filled with challenges or disappointments. But those who move forward in life are the ones who learn from these experiences and move beyond them. They acknowledge their mistakes, extract lessons, and refuse to let regret hold them back. Regret changes nothing. It only prevents you from growing. How to move beyond the past. 1. Accept the past as it is. The first step in moving on is accepting the past. You cannot change what happened, but you can control how you respond to it. If you experience loss, failure, or heartbreak, acknowledge the pain as part of life. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means you're ready to move forward without letting the past dictate your path. 2. Learn from mistakes instead of repeating them. The past is full of lessons. Instead of letting it become a burden, use it as a guide. If you failed at something or missed an opportunity, don't let it hold you back. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? A past failure can be the first step toward future success if you approach it constructively. 3. Let go of self-blame. Many people fall into the trap of blaming themselves for their past. This guilt can create a cycle of self-doubt and helplessness. It's important to realize that everyone faces challenges and makes mistakes. The person who acknowledges their mistakes and learns from them is the one who grows stronger. Stop blaming yourself and start changing how you view your past. 4. Focus on the present and future. The present is the only place where change can happen. The future begins now. And the moment you stop looking back and start focusing on what you can do today, you start a new journey. Set new goals and take practical steps toward them. Every moment offers a fresh opportunity for growth. The past is over, and life gives you a new chance every day to rewrite your story. 5. Be flexible and adapt to change. Life will always bring new challenges. The ability to adapt to change is one of the most important skills for building a better future. The future won't always unfold exactly as you imagine, but when you remain flexible and resilient, you realize that what matters is not what you went through, but how you handle what's ahead. The past is not a barrier. It's a catalyst for growth. Remember, the past is not a ceiling that limits you. It's merely a chapter in your journey that has taught you valuable lessons. When you stop holding on to the past, you unlock your true potential. Stop looking back, and don't let regret, sadness, or failure overshadow your ambitions. Every moment you live now is a new opportunity for a fresh start. The future belongs to those who plan for it. Don't expect the future to improve just because you wish it would. If you want to change your life, start now. Shift your mindset. And instead of dwelling on the past, create a plan for the future. Success doesn't come to those who dwell on what was. It comes to those who take decisive steps toward what will be. Your past does not define you. It is simply a collection of experiences that have shaped you. What truly matters is how you use those lessons to build a better future. Take responsibility for your time and energy. Time is the most valuable asset we have, and wasting it on unproductive activities or giving it away to people and things that don't add value to our lives is one of the worst mistakes we can make. Many people live in a constant state of busyness without realizing that lost time can never be recovered. Only a few truly take conscious control of their time and energy, using them wisely to achieve their goals and ambitions. Time is irreplaceable. Every passing moment is one that can never return. That's why it's essential to make the most of every minute. We live in a world full of distractions, making it easy to waste time on things that add no real value to our lives. Proper time management is crucial because time is a finite resource. Setting priorities is a key step in using your time effectively. If you don't manage your time, time will manage you. You may have many tasks and commitments, but what sets successful people apart is their ability to choose the most impactful activities and focus on them. How to manage your time effectively. 1. Set priorities. You can't do everything at once. Life is full of demands and responsibilities, But what matters most is identifying your key goals and focusing on them. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your objectives. Use the 80-20 rule. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Focus on the efforts that yield the highest returns. 2. Plan in advance. One of the most effective ways to manage your time is to plan your day or week in advance. This allows you to allocate specific time slots for each task, keeping you on track and preventing time from being wasted on secondary tasks. When you have a clear plan, you can complete tasks in less time and with greater efficiency. 3. Eliminate distractions. Distractions are everywhere. Social media, phone calls, constant notifications. It's essential to set boundaries during work or study time. Allocate specific times to check messages or social media, and remove anything that disrupts your focus while handling important tasks. 4. Use time management techniques like the Pomodoro method. If you struggle with time discipline, try techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which involves working for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. This method helps maximize productivity while minimizing burnout and boredom. It also trains your mind to focus deeply within short work intervals. Managing your personal energy alongside time. Time isn't the only resource you need to manage carefully. Your energy is equally important. Many people drain their energy on unproductive activities and end the day feeling exhausted without achieving much. Understanding your energy cycles. No one operates at peak energy levels all day. Each person has a specific time when they are most productive. You might be at your best in the morning or at night. It's crucial to identify when you are most focused and energetic, then dedicate that time to your most important tasks. For example, if you're most energetic in the morning, tackle tasks that require deep thinking and focus during that time. If you feel tired during certain hours, reserve that time for less demanding tasks or take breaks to recharge. Investing energy in productivity-boosting activities. To maintain high energy levels, focus on activities that give you the greatest return on effort. This means reducing activities that drain your energy without any benefit. Activities like overthinking and procrastination can silently consume your energy, so avoid them as much as possible. Respecting your time and energy means respecting your life. Time and energy management aren't just skills to help you complete tasks faster. They are tools for achieving a balanced and fulfilling life. When you manage your time and energy wisely, you create greater success in both your personal and professional life. Respect your time and energy the same way you would respect any other valuable resource, as doing so will empower you to progress and achieve your goals effectively. Conclusion: time and energy are your most valuable resources, and you must manage them wisely. If you want experience, growth, and transformation, you can't afford to waste either. Be intentional about how you invest them, as this is a key to achieving true success in life. Wealth and success are not a matter of luck. They are the result of the right mindset, smart strategies, and consistent action. In 7 Strategies for Wealth and Happiness, Jim Rohn teaches us that financial freedom starts with taking responsibility for our time and energy, learning from the past without letting it control our future, and making wise financial decisions. By applying these strategies, you can take control of your life, build lasting wealth, and create the future you desire. The key is to start today. Small steps, taken consistently, will lead to massive results over time. If you found this summary valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more book summaries and personal growth insights. Keep learning, keep growing, and take charge of your success. See you in the next video.